class 9 chapter number 7 triangles, and today we'll solve the problem based on the congruency criteria of triangles, exercise 7.3. So here it's first question, which says triangle ABC and triangle DBC are two isosceles triangles on the same base BC and vertices A and D are on the same side of BC. If AD extended to intersect BC at P, show that triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD, triangle ABP is congruent to triangle ACP, AD AP bisect angle A as well as angle D. AP is the perpendicular bisector of BC. So, what we have to given that triangle ABC and DBC are the triangles which are the isosceles, and they have the same base BC, and A and D are the same side of the BC. We have to prove these 4 points. So, one by one we will start the proof. So, for the first proof, triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD, we start. As it is given in the problem, ABC is an isosceles triangle, so AB is equal to AC. Similarly, DBC is also an isosceles triangle, so BD is equal to CD. Now, we take the first. Triangle ADB and triangle ADC. Okay. Now we'll prove these two triangles are congruent. Now let's take how it. So, in these two triangles, this side AB is equal to side AC and side BD is equal to side CD. These two are given in the problem. And third thing, we are observing by the figure that AD is the common side for both the triangles. So, here we are getting side, side, side. So, by SSS congruency condition, we can say triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD. So, when the triangles are congruent, so corresponding parts of congruent triangles are also equal. So, in this sense, we can write angle BAD is equal to angle CAD. And further we extend this, so we can write angle BAP is equal to angle CAP. Now, we have to prove the second point, triangle ABP is congruent to triangle ACP. So, for proving this, we compare the two triangles and prove these two triangles are congruent. So, let's take first of all side AB is equal to the side AC. It is given. Angle BAP is equal to angle CAP. It is proved above. And the third thing is this side AP, again it is the common side for both the triangles. So here we are getting side, angle, side, and this angle is included angle between these two sides. So we have by SAS congruence condition, these two triangles ABP and triangle ACP are congruent. As we know that these two triangles are congruent proved, so by the corresponding part of congruent triangles, we can write angle BAP is equal to angle CAP here again, and since the angles are equal, then AP bisect angle A. Now, we have triangle ABP is congruent to triangle ACP, so angle APB, this angle P, and angle APC, this side angles P, are equal as by the CPCT, that is corresponding part of congruent triangles. Now, we observe this figure, BC is a line and AP stands on it. So, by the linear pair, we can write angle APB plus angle APC is equal to 180 degree, as they are the linear pair. So, sum of the two angles is equal to 180 degree. But as we have written earlier, angle APB is equal to angle APC. So, in place of APC, again we can write it as angle APB. So, we get twice of APB is equal to 180, and transpose 2 to the right hand side, we get 180 by 2. So value of angle APB is 90 degree. As by the equation 1, angle APB and APC are equal, so both angles are equal to 90 degree. So here we are getting AP is the perpendicular to the side BC. Now in the triangles BDP or triangle CDP, or we can write triangle DBP and triangle DCP, these two triangles now we compare. So here this side BD is equal to side DC or CD. It is given in the problem as BDC is an isosceles triangle. Angle APB is equal to angle APC, as these two angles are equal to 90 degree. And this line DP is equal to DP is the common side for the two triangles. So here we are getting side this angle and again the side, but the angle this is the 90 degree and BD is the hypotenuse for this. So we can say by RHS congruence condition, right, that is angle P 90 degree, so it is right angle. BD and CD are hypotenuse, so H, and DP is the side. So by RHS congruence condition, triangle DBP and triangle DCP are the congruent triangles. So we can write angle BDP is equal to angle CDP, as the triangles are congruent, so corresponding parts of congruent triangles are also equal. So these two angles are equal. Now here we are getting again this side BP is also equal to the side CP. Since the angles are equal and AP bisect angle D, so it's proved that this side AP bisect angle A as well as angle D. Now again AP is the bisector of angle A as well as B, and also this AP is the perpendicular to the BC, and this point P divides that side BC into two equal parts, that meaning AP is the perpendicular bisector of BC, and hence it proved. The second question of this exercise says, the question number 3, two sides AB and BC and a median AM of the triangle ABC are respectively equal to the side PQ, QR and the median PN of triangle PQR. Show that triangle ABM is congruent to triangle PQN and triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Okay, so now what we have to given, we should write the two triangles ABC and triangle PQR, where AB, BC and the median AM of a triangle ABC are respectively equal to the side PQ, QR and the median PN of triangle PQR. And we have to prove triangle ABM is congruent to triangle PQN, and second point, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. So let's prove this. So first, we know that in the triangle ABC, AM is the median. So the median is a line segment which join the midpoint of the side to the opposite vertex, that is M is the midpoint of the side BC. So we can write this side BM is equal to half of BC. Similarly, in the triangle PQR, PN is the median. So that meaning is N is the midpoint of the side QR, and we can write QN is equal to half of QR. Now, as it is given in the problem BC is equal to QR. So half of these two sides are also equal. So we can write half of BC is equal to half of QR, and half of BC, that is equal to BM, and half of QR is QN. Now we consider the triangles ABM and triangle PQN. Now we will prove these two triangles are congruent. Now start. As it is, AB is PQ given in the problem that these two sides are equal. Then BM is equal to QN. This is proved in the above. And the last third thing is AM is equal to PM. This PN, this is also given as medians are equal. AM is equal to PN. So this is the side, this one also side. Again the third point is side. So we can write by SSS congruence condition, triangle ABM is congruent to triangle PQN. Now we have to prove next point. But by the CPCT, when we are having the triangle ABM and PQN are congruent, so we can write this angle B, that is angle ABM, is equal to the angle PQN is this angle Q. So these two angles are equal by the corresponding parts of congruent triangle. Now we can have to prove triangle ABC is congruent to PQR. So let's take these two triangles. Now in these two triangles we have AB is equal to PQ, and we have proved above that this angle B is angle Q. So angle ABM is equal to angle PQN. Now this side BC is equal to QR is given in the problem. Both sides are equal. Now here we are getting side, angle and side, and this angle is included between these two sides. So it is an included angle. So by side, angle, side, triangles are congruent. So it's proved.